Welcome to the live stream, guys. And today I'm going to show you something important that you need to focus on getting clarity to improve yourself as a wonderful communicator. Well, I'm also going to announce something amazing at the end of the session, so make sure that you attend the session completely and watch it fully. Now, the most essential thing why we don't improve ourselves in our life in terms of improving our English is there are multiple factors, and I'm going to talk about five important things that you need to understand in terms of improving yourself to the next level, right? There are certain issues people are facing, and I'm always getting some queries. I get some queries from people that they are not able to understand certain things, and because of that they are not able to improve themselves for the long term. Some people get some improvement, they get some results, and it is for temporary basis. Well, today I'm going to talk about something important that you need to understand, and that is nothing but you will be able to understand how exactly you need to start your English language journey and continue to get permanent results in your life. This is what I'm going to talk in this particular session, right? And whenever we do this particular thing, it is highly essential that we need to focus on getting clarity of multiple things in your life, and it will be useful for you to build a permanent habit. And according to that thing, it will be a beautiful thing for you to understand this thing, and it will be easier for you to get clarity to improve your language learning mechanism. Let's talk about something important with the first reason that you need to understand, and that is nothing but how you improve your English in your life. Well, most of the people, they are victim of the overconfidence, and because of that thing, what exactly happens in their life, they are not able to improve themselves. If you are just focusing on this first reason, and that is nothing but trying to improve everything on your own, then it is not possible. Well, if I ask you, if I want to do everything regarding this framework that I'm going ahead and I'm training multiple peoples with the same kind of thing, to train these people in my life, I have tried multiple things. I have given lots of time on my own research to do these things, and I have found this first reason, and that is nothing but most of the people, they are trying to improve everything on their own, and they mess up everything. Sometimes they are facing issues that they are not able to find the exact words they need to use. They are not able to construct enough sentences in terms of continuing the discussion with people. They may be able to speak for 30-40 seconds, but after that, they are not able to continue the discussion. They face same issues again and again. And after that issues, they are trying to fix everything on their own. They believe that they can easily understand tenses, so they are able to learn English. No. If you are also facing the same issue, focus on getting trained by someone. Follow a specific training framework, and according to that you can get rid of this particular thing. This is the most important thing that you need to understand. See, if you are good in terms of understanding tenses, start applying them. If you are applying them, try to identify the mistakes that you are facing, and believe me, if you are trying to do everything on your own, you will be able to reach to a specific thing. But if you want to get long term results in your life, and if you want to get this kind of improvement, then it is highly essential that you need to get trained under someone and follow a specific training framework. You can definitely follow the training framework that is already available regarding the 4-week English Grammar Mastery Challenge, that you can become the member of the community. You can join it with the discounted price that is already available for you. Check out the description box, download the application, and go ahead and follow the mechanism that I am giving you to improve yourself for longer term. And believe me, it is going to be the most useful thing for all of you to get clarity to improve yourself as a wonderful communicator. If you are facing some issues with financial crunch in your life, I would say go for the installment plan. But make sure that you follow the training framework, you stay with the community, you practice every day, and get results in terms of improving your English to speak better in front of anyone you want. This is the first thing that you need to focus on. If you are the victim of being doing everything on your own, then you need to stop doing this particular thing. Because if you are trying to do everything on your own, then it is not possible. You need to focus on getting clarity on that, and you need to check everything to understand something, that yes, with the community of the people, we can do lots of things in your life. This is the first reason that you need to understand. Don't try to fix everything on your own. Try to get some help from people and get rid of the issues that you are facing in terms of improving your English. If you are facing this issue, take care of it and get rid of it to get clarity of your language learning mechanism. Number two is something that you need to understand. Most of the people, they feel nervous, and because of that they are not able to communicate effectively. Forget about effectively, but they are not even able to speak in multiple situations. I will tell you a specific thing here, and that is nothing but, if you focus on specific sentences in your life, right? If you just find out the situations you are facing issues with, you need to understand that particular situation. You need to understand where exactly you are going wrong. Is there any issue with the words that you are not facing? Is there any issue whenever you are trying to interact with people? Are you facing the issues like your hesitation and psychological barriers? If you are facing those issues, then you need to get rid of that particular thing. If you are facing these issues again and again and again, your mind feels that you are facing the same issues every time whenever you try to speak English in your life. And because of this thing, what happens exactly? Your mind registers the same situation again and again, as it is repeating again and again in your life. What we need to do? We need to get rid of this, and we need to start speaking instead of feeling nervous in terms of improving your English. Well, if you start this journey in the beginning, it is going to happen that it will be little difficult. I always share one beautiful quote from Robin Sharma. What he says in his book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, he says that if you are trying to change something in your life, then every time you will be able to see something different. And that is nothing but, the change is hard at first. No one said that it is going to be easier. So the change is hard at first. It is messy in the middle, and it is gorgeous at the end. So if you are starting this journey, if you are getting clarity that yes, I'm getting some of the result, but still I need some clarity on the same thing. If you are my 4 week member, make sure that you stay in touch with me in the live practice sessions, and you get clarity on the issues that you are facing. Most of my students, they get lots of clarity whenever they try to attend the live practice sessions and they interact with multiple people, right? You can also get the same clarity to get the important changes that you need to use in your life. So make sure that instead of feeling nervous again and again while interacting with people, why don't you understand the situations you are facing issues with? Why don't you focus on the most useful sentences in your life? And why don't you focus on start learning the most useful concepts in English grammar? Believe me, you will get rid of underconfidence and inferiority complex also. You will never feel underconfident in your life if you start working in the right direction. That is the most important thing that you need to understand. This is the reason number 2 why people are not improving their English in their life. That is what you need to understand. If you are facing these issues, you need to get rid of this issue as well, because most of the people, they feel nervous and they repeat the same thing again and again. And because of this repetition in their life, their mind has understood something, that you are not able to learn this language in your life. Well, break this stereotype and go ahead and learn something by staying in the community of the people where you can improve yourself every single day. Right? Now, step number 3, the reason number 3 that you need to understand is nothing but, many people say that we are able to understand everything. Well, this is not the truth. I'll tell you the reality of the same kind of thing. When people try to improve something in their life at that time, what they believe is that they believe they are able to learn every single thing, right? They also believe that they are able to read everything and they are able to understand everything. But if I tell you something honestly, you will be able to see that whenever you read something or whenever you talk to people, you do not understand everything. You just focus on the most useful words you find in your life, and according to that particular thing, what exactly happens, you believe that you are able to understand everything, but this is not the case. You just focus on the partial meaning of the sentence, and according to those sentences, your mind has a typical response that your mind will remember, and your mind will judge that thing immediately, and your mind will start reacting on the words which are already known to you. And whenever you just do this thing, what happens exactly? You just believe that yes, you are able to understand everything. But the tragedy is, you do not understand the meaning completely. You just gaze that thing, and according to that, you interpret the meaning partially. And that's why I always tell people that partial understanding is not good. If you are the victim of partial understanding, you keep getting half knowledge. And when you keep getting this half knowledge, you face lots of issues in your life. Tell me one thing. You tried to improve your English grammar. This is not the first thing that you are watching this training video. You have tried this thing multiple times. You have multiple issues in your life in terms of improving your English. And I would also tell here itself is that you tried those things, but somewhere you could not improve, right? And you forgot to take the feedback of the same thing, you forgot to monitor your progress, and because of that particular thing you did not understand where exactly you need to improve. And it happened repeatedly again, and because of that particular thing, because of repetition of the same habits, you went into a specific situation where you were not able to focus completely. And because of this thing, some of the people, those who have half knowledge, they are also overconfident. Believe me, I have seen these kind of people. Whenever you have half knowledge, we call half knowledge as a dangerous thing in our life. If you have half knowledge of something, it is better to know nothing than knowing some things in partial manner. So whenever you listen to people, you focus on the known words to you. Whenever you read something, you are just in rush to understand everything, and your mind focuses on one thing, that is nothing but understanding partially and responding to people immediately, right? Whenever you just do the same thing in multiple discussions while interacting with people, you end up making lots of mistakes in terms of grammar, or not giving proper feedback to people, or not giving proper response to people. And because of that thing, whenever you just end up the discussion, or whenever you complete your interview call or something like that, you think about it and then you regret, well, I could say that point, I was able to tell them this point, I knew this answer. And somewhere you feel that you were not able to perform better in that particular situation or in that specific interview. Well, this happens with most of the people, and you need to get rid of this particular thing. Well, how can you get rid of this particular thing? I have the solution on the same kind of thing, and that is nothing but you can always remember that lots of information is shared in my 4-week English Grammar Mastery Challenge, and all the updates are always given to you. Make sure you download the application and you always follow the same kind of thing, and it will be easier for you to understand the same kind of thing. The link is provided in the description. Make sure you download the app, register using your mobile number, and get the benefit of the course that I am offering you. You can also watch the free training videos that I have shared in the application in my 4-week English Grammar Mastery Challenge. You can go through those videos, and you will be in a position to understand how exactly you will be trained there. We also interact with each other in the live practice sessions where I provide my personal guidance, and people are improving every single day. If you are not yet improving, then it is highly essential that you need to understand this thing, and you need to get rid of this particular thing in your life of partial understanding and half knowledge. Complete it and go ahead with confidence and keep yourself improving. That is reason number 3, that why you are not improving. After that particular thing, the most important thing people are facing in their life is nothing but, this is one of the major things that people are facing. They always have fear of being judged by people. Why should you be fearing to why should you face this issue? That most of the time I have seen these people, even if they are capable of speaking, even if they are trying to speak with someone, they always have that kind of phobia in their mind. They always feel about this specific issue. What if someone finds my mistake? What if someone feels that you are making the mistake? Why you are thinking about this specific thing? What is the major reason behind it? Well, let me tell you, if you are just having this particular issue in your mind, if you still have this particular concern, believe me, you need to get rid of that particular thing, right? If you just think what someone is thinking about you, you cannot perform better. You need to stop doing that particular thing. Why I'm telling you this particular thing right now here? Because whenever you think about people, you are not thinking about yourself. Well, if you stand in front of the mirror, who do you see? You see yourself. And that is the only person who is going to change your life completely. I'll give you one of the activity that you can perform. Those people who have low self-esteem, low self-respect, I have a wonderful solution for you. Go in front of the mirror, look in your eyes, and see how you feel. You will get the solution of your level of confidence. You will immediately able to see, if you can look in your eyes and if you can talk to yourself whatever you want to say, believe me, you will feel that instant feeling of being confident. If you are not able to look in your eyes, and if you feel little shyness, embarrassment, then you can judge that you are not confident enough. Remember, whenever you have self respect for yourself, the entire world will respect for you. So don't worry about what someone is thinking about you. It is their way of thinking about you. Why are you worrying about their way of thinking? You need to focus on your way of thinking. Whenever you focus on your way of thinking, you understand the most essential thing. And according to that, you get lots of clarity to improve yourself. So don't keep this fear of being judged by people. Let them think whatever they do, right? If they are thinking about you, it means that you have something, right? We always say this particular thing, that is nothing but whatever we do in our life, we should be confident enough, we should be proud of ourselves, and according to that we should always keep moving forward. And that's why I tell this slogan to my team members and my community members and all of my students: guys, always remember, you need to keep learning and keep growing. Well, along with this particular thing, there is something more that I want to tell you. People, they get poor results because of their inconsistency, right? Whenever you become the victim of inconsistency in your life, you are not consistent to take efforts, right? There may be multiple solutions, there may be multiple issues, I would say. Why I'm telling you about multiple issues? Because yes, I do understand that you are professionals, you have your own responsibility at your workplace, you have your family. But the thing is that I'm not asking you to do this thing every single time for years and years. No. Whatever the opportunities you lost for several years in your life, I'm asking you to follow a specific thing. And what is that thing? I want you to understand that whenever you get any kind of opportunity, be ready to grab that opportunity. I would say that you should not lose any opportunity because of English language. If you have this language barrier in your life, let me help you, let me assist you, and give you complete clarity to improve yourself so that you will not get angry on yourself because of your inconsistency. And with the results that you will be able to get, you will automatically become consistent to get results in your life. Most of the people, they ask me, so how can we become consistent? Well, the solution to this thing is, if you want to be consistent in your life, start getting on little results. Tiny results always help you to motivate and stay encouraged. Well, I'll tell you about my YouTube live stream also. I'm trying this new way of presenting myself. I'm sharing my knowledge to you. I hope you like this. So hit the like button and share with your friends and family members. If you like the presentation, and if you believe that yes, this is really helping you to know the major reasons that you are facing issues in terms of improving your language, share with your friends and family members, those who are facing issues in terms of improving their communication skills because of English, right? Well, I will be coming up with lots of content for you. And if you want to stay in touch with me, I want you to follow the most important thing, and that is nothing but don't forget to download my application from the description box. The offer is given to you in terms of getting the discount on my 4-week English Grammar Mastery Challenge, where it is the combination of the training sessions that I have already recorded for you, where you get complete flexibility to watch the training sessions. And you also connect with me on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday with the community members, where I help you to give you lots of clarity on your personal issues that you are facing in terms of your English journey. Well, you can always be the member of the community for lifetime development, for longer term. It's a lifetime membership course that I'm offering for very small amount as compared to rest of the people, and according to that you can always get clarity on improving yourself, because I always connect with my students whenever they are facing issues. And I like to do that thing because until and unless you connect with your mentor, you won't be able to feel that much motivation, and because of that you won't be able to improve. I always like to pass my energy to my students so that they can pass their energy to their friends and family members. This is how we improve ourselves every single day. Well, do check out the link in the description box to download, like this video, and share with your friends and family members. And the most important thing, don't forget to subscribe the channel. There is one more thing that I'm offering you, and that is nothing but if you join the 4-week English Grammar Mastery Challenge before 19th, right before International Yoga Day, you will be able to get the workshop, the paid workshop, along with this 4-week English Grammar Mastery Challenge. Make sure you take the decision in just 2 days and be the member of this 4-week amazing community, right? So, like this stream, Share with your friends and family members. Let them know, let them understand the reasons they are facing in terms of improving themselves. And make sure that you subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, and make sure you take care of yourself and you take care of your family members. And the most important thing, don't forget to keep learning and keep growing. I will see you once again in the next live stream. By that time, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Have a great time ahead.